Hey everyone, it's Joelle here from Strong Mind Soft Heart, and today I have an Aussie homeschool mum tag for you. So first of all, just a reminder, if you would like to, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. We, at this channel, my husband and I, we do quite a few things. This is a homeschooling channel. We also talk a lot about anxiety and depression and our journey along those lines. We also write original songs. We do grocery hauls. We do all sorts of things. So please hit that subscribe button and also the bell if you want to be notified, and also please feel free to contact us on our Instagram account at Strong Mind Soft Heart. All right, let's get straight into it. So today's Aussie Homeschool Mum Tag is a collab with my dear friend Dani at One Single Joy. She is a homeschooling mama too here in Australia, and she has an awesome channel. Please go check it out. Dani does a lot of homeschool videos. She does organization videos. She does grocery hauls, meal plans, a whole bunch of stuff really. It's a great channel and it's really helping me want to get a lot more organized. Question number one, what is your name? That's easy. My name is Joelle, or you can call me Jo. But yeah, my name's Jo. Question number two, what city are you from? My family and I reside in Sydney, Australia. Question number three, how many children do you have? We have 4 children, 3 boys and 1 little girl. Question number 4, how many children are you homeschooling? So out of our 4 children, we are currently homeschooling our 2 oldest boys. Joseph is 8 and Isaac is 6, and they are in grades 2 and kindergarten. Question number 5, how long have you been homeschooling for? So we started homeschooling actually Joseph when he was preschool age. I'm going to make another video about that as to why we started homeschooling him. So that's a completely different topic, but needless to say, he was around the age of 4, 5, somewhere around there. So yeah, going on 3.5 years now. Question number 6, was I homeschooled? No, I was not homeschooled. I was incredibly blessed with a really good education, and my parents worked very hard to send me to a very good school, which I will always be grateful for. In saying that, I now see the benefits of homeschooling, and I can see that my learning style probably would have really benefited from homeschooling, but that's not to say that I'm not incredibly grateful for the education I did have. Question number 7, what is your homeschooling philosophy? This is a very interesting question. I would say I am a very eclectic homeschooler. So I am not an unschooler, although I absolutely have a fascination for unschooling, and I have friends who unschool and their kids are incredibly smart and they are learning so much. I would say that we are life learners, and I do push English and math, and we do have a set curriculum for English and math. And then the other subjects, we are kind of just learning as we go. So some of those subjects we're learning through life learning. A lot of things we learn through reading and books and just general conversations and excursions and free play and imagination and travel and all of that. So a very holistic education. I also want to make sure I am including God into everything, that He is at the front of our education. And yeah, everything else just follows after that. Question number 8, who or what is your homeschooling inspiration? Well, I'm going to say, honestly, my mother would be my homeschooling inspiration to me. I know that I wasn't homeschooled, but the way my mum brought me up and raised me, even though I went to school, was very much in what I try to mimic at home now for my kids. My mother would read to us. She was just always there and present, and just that person you could ask any question to and she would have answers for everything. Yeah, so definitely my mother. Also, there is a lady, I have talked about her in previous videos. I genuinely admire her, and I probably model quite a bit of my homeschooling after what she does, and her name is Julie, and she has a YouTube channel called Mama to 5. I've just found, because our kids are similar ages, the curriculum that she is using just it works really well. And I've tried some of her curriculum that she uses after trying different curriculums, and it's worked. So now whenever she shows something new that she's doing, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try that too. And it 9 out of 10 times is working for me. Question number 9, what is the last book you read aloud as a family? So we just finished a couple weeks ago the BFG. My kids loved it. I think because they've watched the movie before, they had a little bit of an understanding as to what was going on. And we've also listened to the audiobook. So I was questioning, is it worth doing a read aloud because they know the story so well? But you know what? It was so good. And they followed along and they understood what was happening, and they would get excited when we'd finish one chapter and they're waiting for the next one. So we finished the BFG just the other week, and then we read Peter Pan. I think I have... Where is it? Where is it? Don't want to burn my house down. Give me a second. So we got these cute books from Costco. And yeah, so this is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, which was originally a playwright, we learnt, but was turned into the novel and then eventually turned into the movies. And I also at Costco got a few other little read alouds. And yeah, currently though, we finished this. So now we are reading The Muddle-Headed Wombat. Question number 10, what is your one must-have stationery item? Is coffee considered a stationery item? No, honestly, I don't know how I would get through a homeschool day without my coffee. I probably have 3 cups, but that's not a stationery item. So I'm going to say whiteboard markers. I constantly go through whiteboard markers. I use them because they are great at just explaining things very quickly to the kids, and also when my kids are learning writing or learning, you know, particularly Isaac in kindergarten, you know, learning to write something different. It's so good just to have it on the whiteboard, because if he makes a mistake, we just rub it out and we try again, and it's just this kind of fresh palette and it doesn't feel like a big mess. It's also really good for the little ones because sometimes they want to feel like they're being included, and they're too smart now just to say, oh, go play with your toys. They want to feel like they're doing something, so it's really easy to set them out with a whiteboard and whiteboard markers and be like, here's your homeschool, and they love it, and they'll just do that for ages while I'm teaching the older 2. Question number 10 is, what book would I recommend to another homeschool mama? That's really tricky because I wouldn't say I've just sat down and read deep philosophical books on homeschooling. I have just done years and years of research online. There is so much out there, guys. Honestly, just go and encourage yourself. There are so many different ways to homeschool and so many different experiences, and it's just great to read other people's ideas and their successes and their failures and what works and what doesn't work, and just, you know, really getting a bit of a backbone really of all the reasons why we homeschool, because there's a lot of people out there that are going to tell you why you shouldn't homeschool. So I would just encourage you, go on YouTube. As I said, my friend who I'm doing the collab with, her channel is One Single Joy. Go watch that. Go watch Mama to 5. Another lady that I really enjoy watching, her channel is called Joyful Chaos. There's another lady, her channel is called Grace and Grit. Seriously, there are so many channels out there. They will encourage you, they will bless you, they will spur you on. And yeah, that's what I would recommend you do. That's what works for me anyway. Okay guys, that is it. Short and sweet, hopefully. Hope you enjoyed that. If you want to leave a comment down below, and if you have any other questions or comments, please, I'd love to hear from you. And that's really it. I'll see you next time on Strong Mind, Soft Heart. Bye.